Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, what's up, y'all? Happy Monday. Hey, beautiful NQ. As always, take a second to read the disclaimer. This is for educational purposes only. Entertainment and educational purposes only. Period. And as usual, three-step strategy, y'all. We trade supply and demand in a 5-minute time frame. Our rules are wait for breaker structure. Number one. Number two is wait for price to return back to our zone, whether it be demand or supply zone. And rule number three, we look for our entry. We have three different entry patterns. One is the engulfing pattern. Two, a candle break outside of the zone. And three, a candle close outside of our zone. As far as profit taking, we take low hanging fruit, which means our risk reward is 1-to-1 or 1-to-2. We target old highs or old lows and or fair value gaps. Pretty simple, y'all. Keep it simple and clean. Let's see if we have any news today. What is today? Today is the 3rd. This year is going by fast. All right, we have a 10 a.m. PMI red folder news is what we're looking out for today. Back to the charts. All right, let's do our top-down analysis. We start on the daily. As you can see, we continually are in an uptrend, making lower lows and higher lows and higher highs. Last week we had an all-time high on Wednesday. This candle right here was our all-time high. Friday we kind of retraced. Well, Wednesday and Friday we did a little retracement. And Monday we are popping back up, starting out bullish. So let's see what happens. When I hop down on the 4-hour, we broke this low on the 4-hour, made a lower high, didn't make a lower low. So if it breaks this high, definitely looking for buys. Oops. 1-hour time frame. Again, we broke this low, made a lower low, lower high, but we didn't make a lower low yet. So we want to see if it takes out this high to potentially look for a short-term buy. 15-minute time frame. Let's see a little closer. Thursday. Broke structure here. Made a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. But we didn't make another lower low. We actually came here, made a new high, and then today we broke structure overnight during the London session, and it continued to go up, make a new high, went kind of sideways, made a new high, and then we broke structure up pre-market. So looking for buys as of right now. I saw that. Whoops. So again, we made a new high, broke that structure, made these small highs. This was the latest high, and then it broke structure. So now, seeing how we broke structure, the old high. Step one is out the way. Yes, I have the steps mapped out, just to remind you what we're looking for, what we're doing. This reminds us we have 10 o'clock news. So step one, break a structure. Got that out the way. Actually want to map out Friday's high to see if we break Friday's high real quick. Friday's high was here. So that will be one target if it doesn't give us a retracement. Let me move this out the way. Let me move this out the way. Step one done. Break a structure to the upside. Now we look for our last down close candle before the breaker structure. So I'm going to use this one, which is pretty beefy here. Last down close candle and include any wicks in front of it. So now we want to see when market opens if we do a retracement to the downside. And then we can potentially look for entry. What makes this zone invalid is if price does come down here. Price comes down and it is allowed to wick outside of the zone, but if we get a candle close outside of the zone, then this setup is no longer good to take. So we'll see. We have 8 more minutes until market open. So you have time to make some tea, make some coffee. I drank a lot of tea and some coffee this weekend, so I might hold out today, y'all. I might hold out. But it's breaking my routine. And I like to keep a routine. I really do. I like to keep my routine. See, moving this. We're going to keep it here. Step one, we got to break the structure to the upside. Again, this is Friday's high. So if we break Friday's high, I want to see some expansion. Like here, we got expansion. A little retracement. I want to see some expansion to really sell me on that buy. Because that means we might be heading for the all-time high again. But if it just gives me a little wick, then I want to see a retracement to the zone and the zone hold. But that's getting ahead of ourselves. We want to see if we see a retracement here and then go from there. All right, we got one. Step one, just to reiterate. Price broke structure here. London session broke, made a new high. Kind of made small little highs here. And then we got this expansion here. So this was our latest high. Price broke out of that. I made a new high. And now we're waiting to see if it returns to the demand zone. And we want a proper pullback to actually at least halfway, at least to look for an entry. Because remember, we're buying low. So we want to get as close to that low as possible, which is why we have a demand zone. For this breaker structure right here, we went up past it, and then I would only look for a buy if it went at least halfway from or midpoint of this move up. Well, ideally here, and it didn't do that, which is okay. That's not our setup then, but it did make a new high. We traced a little bit and broke structure and made a new high. So now we wait 4 minutes till market open. $10 o'clock news in the back of our head. PMI usually isn't that volatile. Actually, let's just do vertical line. All right, well, it's already there. I was gonna make this red just to remind us we have news at that time. Sorry, just setting up my broker's account. All right, 1 minute till market. 30 seconds till market open. See if it takes out Friday high. It did open with a little gap here. Let's see what NQ does this morning. Stretch action. Look like she took out Friday's high. Whipped out Friday's high. Still got 3 minutes left on that candle. Let's see if it does some expansion, whether versus this wick. Because if it expands higher, I will feel more comfortable using this breaker structure and then having this as my demand zone. But right now, we only with the new high. Beyond that is these highs, which is similar. These equal highs right here. Target. And you got this high right here. And then ultimately the all-time high targets. And this Monday, y'all, so we got all week to wait for a perfect setup. So far, really not too much of an opening push. Took out Fridays. We just went past Friday's high. And now we're getting some resistance. Opening candle. So if you were to take this break of structure and mark this as your demand zone, you wouldn't be wrong. But see how we expanded and we never got like a proper retracement, at least to mid-level. This is low probability. And if it was your demand zone, it's looking like it might break. I'm not trying to confuse you, but low probability trade, this is more of a high probability. Gives you a chance to retrace, come back, then you have all this space right here to make a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2. So if you hop back on the 1 hour, then we made a lower low, lower high, but we never made a lower low. So I'm thinking it's Monday, it's retracing to sweep this high to go further down. But we shall see. NQ will let us know. You sure will. She sure will. And that's why you don't want to take that break of structure. Really gave you no opportunity anyway as far as entry. Here's a 1-to-1. And your stock could be just under the demand zone, but I like to give it room to breathe. Room to as you've seen before, it can spike out of the zone and then go back up. So give it some room. Give her some room. So she took out Friday's high. Now she's retracing. $9.40. About to approach. feel like a Monday. Shoot. Wake up, Jay. Wake up. We might have to wait till news, y'all, cause news is 20 minutes away. All right, it just tapped our zone, y'all. Just tapped it. Yeah. Well, barely. Barely. Almost. So we haven't hit step 2 yet. It barely. Yes, it's that critical. I need you to tap into my zone. Stalling out, about to be 9:45. Stall them out. Stall them out, y'all. Oh, just missed it. Just missed the zone, y'all. you gonna do in Q? I'm pretty patient this morning. So, it's beginning of the week. Guess we would like to start the week out in green, but we're gonna wait for our setup. Got 3 minutes left on this candle. That will be a 1-to-1 and a 1-to-2. If it leaves without us, so be it. It didn't touch our zone. We follow our rules. We be patient. Keep it simple. And 10 o'clock news is right around the corner, so you kind of want to be extra patient. All right, we are just hanging out down here, aren't we? Right as we approach our zone, our entry patterns are engulfing, candle break outside of the zone, or candle close outside of the zone to the upside in this scenario. Candle here. This could definitely be an entry. Candle broke outside the zone, gave us bullish white candle. We wanted to take that entry. Seeing how we are so close to news, I'm going to wait. All right, so it's looking like I'm breaking outside of the zone. Remember, if this candle closes outside of the zone, this setup is no longer valid. And also, since it did break out of the zone, you want to reduce your position size. Definitely reduce it. It's only Monday. Don't need to try to get a home run win. I'm just going to wait till 10 and see what happens. This candle turns bullish, you definitely can enter. If it turns bullish. Minute left on that candle. $30 seconds and 5 minutes until noon. I mean, until news. Not noon. Jay, what you got going on? All right, new candle. It is, this candle closed really deep into the zone, so I don't like to see. Coming back out the zone, which I don't like to see. So we are definitely sitting on our hands now. Sit on your hands. Sit on your hands. So I'm thinking it just took out Friday's high, and then now it may try to go lower. Because remember, we still have this daily fair value gap. We got lows here. We also have a gap here for target. So this low, this gap. Right? We target old lows, old highs, and or fair value gaps, or gaps in price. This is a huge gap in price. This is a low right by that gap. So if we do go to the, if it gives us a position to the downside, we have targets to look forward to. The low hanging fruit. All right, let's see what we have. News in 2.5 minutes. So we sit on our hands. We sit on our hands. See how this candle closes and see what news does. No need to rush. No need to feel anxious, guys. Let's check out this low right here. Very shallow. So then if the bias switches on us, this will be break of minor structure. Seconds till news. It would just barely not close. All right, this is our PMI 10 a.m. 10 a.m. PMI news. Again, it really ain't gonna let me. It's not letting me delete this line. Shoot. All right, it is expanding lower. And spending too much time outside of the zone, so I wouldn't even take that buy setup. But it did break this minor structure. See, wait for price to show you what it wants to do, y'all. It's spending way too much outside of that old zone. So we're not looking. So here's the break of minor structure, y'all. To the downside. Technically, our zone will be way up here. Last up close candle and that week. Man, it won't let me erase that line now. Probably gonna have to wait till that 5-minute candle closes. I'll hop down on 1 minute. Maybe it might let me. Yep. There we go. Let's see. All right, this is definitely valid because the candle closed outside the zone. So now we regroup, y'all. We regroup. Oh, dang it. Put smudge on my glasses. All right. We're gonna break a minor structure here, y'all. This will be major structure. But if it gives us a move, since we have a target here, this low and this cap in price, wait for it to print out the supply zone, if it does. Get rid of, whoa, what the, we got a glitch, y'all, got a glitch. Oh wait, what the heck just happened? Why I got, oh, there's something. I'm trying to delete this. All right, took out Friday's high, broke minor structure. We're still waiting for a supply zone to present itself. May or may not give it to us. This one is our current supply zone, right? Break a structure, last up close candle, which is this one, but we include the wick. And I honestly don't think it's going to retrace back up there. If it does, then it's more than likely to continue up, but let's see if it prints us a new supply zone, maybe. I want to see price. I actually don't want to see price go all the way up. I want to see price come up, give us a new low, create a new supply zone, and then we can look to take that thing down. This is a shallow break. So since it's a shallow break, I want to see a new low. Make sure one other news real quick. 10:30. Yeah, that's it for the day. And again, PMI, as you can see, it wasn't that volatile. The ones that are volatile are CPI, CPI news, FOMC, off, and it usually happens in the afternoon. So I usually try not to even look for a trade on that day. And then you got NFP, which is not from payroll. And then occasionally, when certain president speaks, which is all these are manipulation. We call it news, but it's just manipulation. So these are the main ones to stay away from, period. All right, giving us a little retracement. If you want to include all of these candles, you can, since they're all similar in size. And plus this wick zone is larger now, but it's over 50 points, so we're gonna keep that one tight. And then 1-to-1 will be here. Targets this low, and then the bottom of that gap and price. And then if it gets risky, this low. Do this low. Let's see y'all. If we break this low right here. Well, it's not moving until we break it. and made a new low or broke that old low. Shallow break. We don't want, if it's too tight here, we don't want to consider this. But technically, this is your supply zone. Once it give me at least another candle down. He's coming home, he's coming home. Wakey, wakey, J. And cute, beautiful. What you gonna give us? What you gonna give us? There you go. Let's see. 10, 20. 11:35. Latest for an entry. So hopefully gives us a little bit more to work with. See, this was a shallow break. Very shallow break. Let's see, at least 2 candles. Then we can come back up into this zone and hit these targets. What you gonna do when Q? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when Q? Look like you're lollygagging. Look like you're lollygagging. Did it not do what I said though? It definitely broke yesterday high, came down. Not yesterday, Fridays. You know what I mean. Where is my what do I have? My indicators. There you go. Only indicator I really use is the opening prices at midnight, and then it maps out exactly where opening price was, which gives us a good a confluence for when we get a setup at or around this price. Like if the supply and demand zone was here, the extra confirmation for resistance or support. All right, that's a shallow break. So now I actually want to see it go up. Patience, people. It's only Monday. It's only Monday. Let's see. All right. Let's create a little bit more breathing room. All right, we got a little bit more breathing room, y'all. Tapped up in here. If it doesn't take out the low. Moving fast, y'all. She trying to get there. She trying to get here. I already know. But we don't chase. Follow our rules. We do not chase. Let us in, NQ. Let us in. Let us in. That's how you feel, NQ. You just gonna keep going down. Come on. It don't look like she gonna give us the opportunity, y'all. Don't look like she gonna give us an opportunity. So take out this low. Thirty more seconds. 10:30. It's 1 hour. So yeah, it looked like it just took out Friday's high. And she wanna continue down. Sweet to go down. She ain't giving us no entry, y'all. Look like she about to take out the low here without us. Without us. $10.32. See y'all, we got an hour to potentially give us something. Trace up, don't take out this low yet. Trace, give me a retracement. Give it to me, baby. Reminder of the rules right here and entries. Get out the way real quick. Spawn the band on 5-minute time frame, y'all. We got 3 rules. Very simple. And then we have our profit taken. I should have invalid. I should include invalid, but I usually explain that every time. And let me explain it again. Our zone is invalid. This was our original zone for a buy. Right? Price made a high. We traced. It made a new high. So it broke this structure right here. We want to look for the last down close candle before it broke structure. And we chose this one. This area include wicks as well. So when price returns, if a candle, it is allowed to wick out, it's allowed to wick out. But if a candle closes, I'm no longer interested in a trade. And we look for a different setup. Right now, I want to see a retracement. So this zone is these candles here, but I want to use this highest one. Zone, but it might take out. It doesn't take out the low. That would be ideal, but if it takes out the low and goes into fill this gap, you might not have enough time to reach or get it set up to reach other objectives, other targets. This low, this gap, this minor low, and then this low. If she do all that today, sheesh. Not giving me my entry. Would have been a good Monday. Would have been a good Monday. Would have been a good Monday. Come on. You can give us a retracement. Come on. You ain't gotta take out that low yet. You sure don't. Time was set back for an hour. Wow, I still feel tired though. Like supposedly I got an extra hour of sleep, but I still am tired. Jeez Louise. Because I didn't have no tea. Okay, y'all. Give us a retracement. Come on. All right, so this was our original break structure. As you guys knew, then created another low. Then it broke that structure right there. There you go. There you go. Come on, give it to me, baby. This computer be lagging, bruh. Oh, I need to get a dual screen. Need to. I need to get a dual screen. Oh. Step one, now we're just waiting for step two, wait for first to come to zone. Here's our zone. I like to have a 50-point stop, give it a little breathing room. Ooh, 1 to 2 is exactly at that low. Exactly at that low. Basically, depending on the entry. Let's see, y'all. Let's see. Ain't you listening to me? Good girl. Let's see. What you gonna do? What you gonna do in you? Give me opportunity. Oh, shoot. Hey. I'm doing you. Cause we're waiting for you. Do not play. I chose a higher candle here. Do not play and say you just gonna tap there and go down. Do not do that. I need you to be right here. I need you to be right here. We waited this long. You can come to me. Come on now. Give me that. This is the moment where I was talking about this could act as resistance, the opening price right here. Because we went below it. Come on, baby. Let us get an entry, girl. Five. Let's go. Yes. Go. Three. This candle's still fresh. Candle still fresh. Don't do me like that. Why? Why? Do not do me like that. I need you to continue up deeper. Technically, last up to close candles. See? It's already November. That's crazy. Sorry, get a little stretching, y'all. Gotta get these muscles and joints activated for the day. Alright, she taking a little long dog. Little long dog. Another gloomy day in Atlanta. She might not give us an entry, y'all. Two wicks right here. There's definitely an engulfing candle. If you did include both of those, that would have been an engulfing entry. What you gonna do, NQ? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Come on, come to me. There you go. Now, don't reject. Come to me. Here rejecting. I don't want to see wick. I want to see you come. Monday making us work on this Monday, huh? I ain't giving us nothing easy today, huh? Mm-mm-mm-mm. There you go. She might be turned to the zone, y'all. She might come back. She might pick us up. She might come back. She might pick us up. It's about to be 11 already. Jeez. Time is. Where did an hour and a half go? Really? She's showing a little rejection at the opening price. Like I said, y'all, we gonna see. She got just lingering, y'all. Shoot. Let's see. Let's see, y'all. She is spending a lot of time in this one area. Too much time in this one area. Got some indecisive action going. Got some indecisive action going. Right, she'll be coming around that mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around that mountain when she comes. Yeah. Come on to back to the zone. Come on back to home. Pick me up. We can go. Pick me up. 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 Be 11, y'all. About to be 11. O'clock. We got 30 minutes. Possibly get an entry. Or not. Definitely seeing a lot of wick action going. Definitely seeing a lot of wick action. She might not lure us in. Price just comes straight down, takes out this low. I'm definitely out for today. Definitely. We just gonna have to wait for tomorrow if that happens. But we is getting a lot of rejection up here. We are getting a lot of rejection. And another engulfer. Not likely. And if it does go down, we don't have a fear of missing out. Definitely don't have greed. And no need to have an ego, especially on a Monday. It's just gonna be, it is what it is. The fact is not going lower at this point. Price action has slowed that much. We got all of this to just come to slow motion. One minute left on this candle. And on that candle. Definitely already. All right, y'all, new candle. And Q, come on, dog. Come on, baby girl. Now, round 11 is when I get impatient. Like, I've been on here for an hour and a half. Standing, sitting, and standing. Kneeling. All of that. And you're not giving me nothing. Go ahead. If you're going to go down, go ahead. Go down. I prefer that so I can hop off. All this hesitation, all these fake outs. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's in the name. Come on, man. And Q, like, got appointment today, and you're not making it easy for me to leave and hold my money or leave and make money. Like, come on. 11:30, 35 at the latest. I'm out, y'all. I'm out. It's just gonna be a no trade day if it don't happen the way I want it to happen. Boom, boom, boom. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. 1 minute left on this candle. It is hanging around opening midnight opening price. 25.80. She's stalling out. That's one thing about NQ. When she rolls, she rolls. When she stalls, she stalls. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes in one spot. Insane, bruh. That's insane. Madness, I tell you. Madness. Madness. She don't want us to participate. It's looking like she don't want us to participate. 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 All right. We are come on. There you go. Dang, come on, y'all. Come on, NQ. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Are you playing these games? Why you want to play games on Monday, though? Why you want to play games on Monday, baby? Huh? Monday is the most stressful day of the week, and you want to play games at? Come on, baby. Just do your thing. You must have had your tea neither, huh? Because you dragging. And Q didn't have her tea or coffee, so she dragging too. She dragging, y'all. Maybe she needs some coffee. You got some coffee in this morning. Man, Q. Oh, she might be going down without us, y'all. She might be going down without us. Come on, Q, huh? There your coffee, huh? It's hot down here. Let me just go up. There your coffee, y'all. Going down, it's going down, it's going down. Look like she's gonna leave without us, y'all. That's what it's looking like. Come on, Q, get this coffee up in here. Let me stop. Let me stop. $15 more minutes. I am out. I am out. I'm thinking she's gonna stall until London close. Ooh. Set this alarm. We'll break this high. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta stretch. Wait, more light. Stretch, y'all. While you waiting, be active, be proactive. I usually wake up real stiff, so I gotta stretch. Yeah, I think it's gonna start out to noon, but I'm not gonna be on here to see it. I'm not gonna be on here to see it. I don't care what you do. Take out the low at this point. I got Tuesday. I got Wednesday. I got Thursday. I got Friday. I just need a spike up. That's all I need. That's all I need. That's all I want. That's all I need. That's all I want, yo. That's all I need. That's all I want. One minute left on this candle. New candle, y'all. Makes me feel a little bit more comfortable that it might come to the zone, but we shall see. Take this away. $10 and I had to get ready. Let go. Look like I might not get an entry today, y'all. Because I'm not going to be here. Can't stay here till 12. I can't. 7 minutes and then I'm out. 7 minutes and then I'm out. 7 minutes and then I'm out. What's the weather gonna be today? High of 63 is what it says, and a low of 40 degrees. And right now it's 49 degrees. Alright, y'all, it's pity patting. If it don't do nothing on this dash channel, I definitely have to go. I ain't trying to play patty cake on Monday. Patty cake on Monday, bro. Less than 5 minutes to my exit. Less than 5 minutes to my exit. She might have to go without me, but I keep my money. Go without me, but I keep my money. Let me give you some help. Give you some help real quick. She might have to go without me, but I keep my money. She might have to go without me, but I keep my money. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Look like I'm not gonna get a trade. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. No. No trade day is not sad. It's just cool. Didn't hit our mark, y'all. Didn't hit our mark. Alright, look like she might push down, and if she does that, I only got 3 minutes, and 3 minutes, I don't think I'm gonna get an entry, so if you tuned in, appreciate it. Till next time, it's a no trade day. We keep our account, we keep our money, and I'm out.